Hello, Fruities. How are you? Cust dev? You mean custom dev? I can. I think I can. Alex, hi. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. How are you today? Fruitus, same question. How are you? How was your day? How was your weekend? I haven't seen you yesterday. All the usual questions, yeah? I'm still spamming Discords. I'm still dying from yesterday. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. But yeah, how are you? How is your day going? How was your day? It's usually the end of the day for you, Fruitus. It's like 1 a.m, almost. Midnight. Like very, very late. Welcome, Brutal. Welcome. How are you? How do you feel?
Womp womp. 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 Womp womp.
Let's shall we? Hi, welcome on in.
Womp womp.
This is Womp Womp. Womp Womp. I've been fixated on the Womp Womp since yesterday. Womp Womp is nice. It is, yes. It is a yes. It is not a no, it is a yes. Indeed. Why though? Oh, because of that. Okay. I'm here. It's fine. You can ask her. What the fuck is the name? The account name, handle. Next time you see her. Got surprised by the fuck. Seems better. It's a bit of a that's. Is that fine? Should I go in here? I'm testing lights. Yeah. Ass dance? No. What? It's always about there. You can see the shit I have. It's just so weird as that today. It's just doesn't work as expected. But such cheery hi. Oh, come on in. How are you? How was your day? How was your weekend? How was everything? Yeah, through this she has a boyfriend, but you know, you can have friends. Friends exist. That's the thing. I'm pretty good. A bit tired. Yeah, Fruitus, you asked about custom dev earlier. Can you like extend a teeny tiny bit on the thing that you want to know? Because I'm not sure I understand entirely the thing. Aiden, hi. Well, come on in. How are you? How was your day? I'm not feeling the best. Let's be clear. I'm not. I think I ate something that is not great. You say yeah, but what do you mean? So, when we talk about custom dev in general, it means Cookie Crystal. Hi, welcome on in. How was your stream? Did you finish your stream? I was in the beginning, looking, and then I disappeared. I had to do stuff. Sorry about that. But yeah, Crystal, welcome on in. So, custom dev in general is referring to having to develop something that is already available somewhere, but you prefer to develop the thing internally to your company, or something that doesn't exist on the library that you could like download and install, and then you need to develop something custom. Scott, hi. I like that. OOAO plus. I like that. If you could put the plus as an exponent, like as a numeral thing on top, that could be nice because it's an underscore, not a dash. But still, I like that. All right. You can't. That's sad. Happy lurking, Crystal. Happy lurking. So when we talk about custom dev, like for example, let's say the software that you are working for is requiring you to have tables, like Excel tables in the software. You have the ability to use like a library that will give you like Excel-like tables with no dev on your side, or to ask the devs to do something about it and dev the entire thing. So yeah, that's what it's referring to. And then in terms of designer side, it is usually when a designer is zealous, so creating like an interface and trying to find a thing. Fox, hi, welcome on in. trying to find a thing that might be working. What, concept design? How are you today, Fox? Let's see. I mean, it's a bit of a difficult subject because nowadays most of the companies are using custom code, like, anyways. So talking about custom code is a bit. There is, and yeah, also designers have like understood that stuff that are not feasible in dev are not good enough. So they, for example, that's a thing that could be, right? That's a thing that could be. This section right here, like, that requires a mask and pinpoints. It's a bit annoying if you want to create this as a code base rather than PNG. It's a bit annoying. So creating this in code would be a custom code type of stuff, and so the dev side would say, well, we need to do custom code in order to achieve this tiny thing, right? So yeah. Fox, if you want to share the link in chat, as always, feel free to do so. You're making the counter go up. That's good. But yeah, Fruities, I hope that helps. Like, as I said, most software now and most companies are using custom code most of the time. You said cust, so not customer development. What do you talk about when you say customer development? As in developing the customer base, or as in developing something specific for the... Oh, I know what that is. Ah, that's neat. That is neat. Damn. Even on stream, it's pretty good. That's pretty nice. I mean, full screen, not really. Can't go further than that. I can only do that. Like it. I like it. Like, this is full screen. But then when I'm full screen, I have this as an issue. So that's not what we want. Brutus, I don't understand your question entirely. Because you say customer code. If you say customer code or customer development, it has a lot of different things. So it can be a lot of different things. So you could talk about yeah, I mean, you could talk about a feature that is asked by your like customer base, and then you develop the thing, or you could be talking about something more like customer development, as in, as I said earlier, as in developing the customer base, so getting more inbound or outbound for your customer to come and use your product. It's like I have a lot of things that can be said. So if it's expanding the amount of customer that you have, then it's difficult. Like it's a very specific type of answer. If your question is based on developing for customer, it's the same thing as any other feature. So you just need to do some research about the clients and what they want and what they are looking for, and then like work with them with those things. But yeah, can you elaborate a teeny tiny bit? I need to know. I need to know more. I need more information. I'm too dumb right now. It's the beginning of the stream. Too dumb to understand the question fully. Sorry. I need the juice to start working on stream related question. It will come in, but still. I've seen someone talked about. I need to post that shit. Not talked about, but yeah, this crystal. Fox, the other thing that you shared with me on Discord, can I share that or nah? Yes? Let me click on that. Yeah. Not finished, but you still share the link, right? So, I guess you have stuff to share. Let's see if my computer take off. Oh damn, you're continuing on that. Still. You have 3 pages. Oh, that's neat. That is neat. Okay. Can I zoom in? Not really. That is neat. That is neat. Damn. Damn. Skull, hi, welcome on in. As always, everything is working. Damn. Fuck me. How? Everything is working. I am so amazed every time. There is a teeny tiny glitch on the commenting, but that's like just on the Zoom thingy. Otherwise, it's fine. Damn. Yeah, I am impressed every time. every fucking time. So you would have, you know what you need to do? I mean, you don't need to do, but make sure that this are links that send to your profile on Figma, like directly into the files. So that way you can have outgoing links, as you know. And so if you click on one of these when you share with someone else, they will just go into the community page with all the files that you created. Not that it's like meaningful or anything, it's just it's just an ID. But yeah, I love it. As always, I love it. Can I zoom in to not fit? Zoom into like zoom? Can I zoom to zoom? Is it this one? No, I can't. Damn it. Yeah, I mean, so much pages. You already made a lot of them. And like you're basically creating something that I wouldn't recommend anyone to do, right? Because right now you are doing the work of Figma for free, and you will give it for free on the community. And so I mean, I love it. I would prefer to have this UI for sure compared to the current one of Figma. But yeah. I love the thing that you made on like in here, that this tiny details are just so good. Nana, hi, welcome on in. And the creation, same thing here with the highlight with the right color, so that your brain is like associating the colors with the type of files. Same thing here, like small details that helps to like understand stuff. Here I do like, I like the effect. I just know it won't be easy like in terms of dev side. So Fruities, to go back to your question about custom code, this hover effect is a custom code hover effect, basically. Yeah, so I just know that this would be a tad bit difficult if we had like Figma file, like the setup to get to this detail. Fucking pigeon on my roof. Like the fact that you have the bit of a parallax and everything, like all that shit, is a bit difficult. But it looks great. Like it's looking amazing. But yeah, you would need to define the title. Like if you tell me, like if you used the Are We Still Sisters as the title of the file, and how to get Jinx in Figma, like get Jinx in Figma, like the exact same title as a title, then I can see how we can create that in dev. But other than that, it's a bit difficult. It would be a bit difficult. But nonetheless, I love it. I love it. Kaushi, hi. Not yet. Not yet. No sharing links yet, because I think Fox doesn't have the entire thing done. It's not that bug, but it's still not finished, but I love it though. Can I go with that? Oh no. Yeah, no, everything is good. Everything is great. Like, yeah, you made some upgrades since the last time you shared it, I remember, which is good. Yeah, I think you also have worked on the inside. Right? I remember we talked about in the file design. I think you made something about it like some time ago. Yeah. Oh. And Nana, you said I'm having my own love-hate relationship with Figma. What's happening? Tell me. But yeah, as always, Fox doing great job, great work on that. If you haven't seen in the Discord, I started a new transition for a new Slate, which will be annoying to create, but kind of like I did that in 10 minutes this morning. I was like, I need to find a way to do that. So the way it work is you have a scene, which is the red thing right here, and then you have a transition happening, which is this, and then select the right scene and it goes into the scene, right? So basically you have the scene selection on the side and then like layers of other potential scenes. And so the way that it works, because it's pretty good, so basically the idea behind it is similar to here. You have the hub and then you go back to the scene that you wanted to go to. So, right, hub, back to the scene. So here, it's the same thing. I go to the hub and then I switch and then I go to the right scene. So the way that it works is pretty simple. You have your scene, right? So far so good. You have your scene with everything. And then click on the button on your Stream Deck, or basically click on the button on your Stream Deck, because that will be the way of using this. You have I can see this, I can feel the smile on my face what I'm talking about. It's so nice. You have a switch to a pre-nested scene, which is a thing that is a bit weird to understand, but what it means is instead of having the scene with everything, you just have a direct switch to a scene that is taking a nested version of your previous scene, and then behind it you have everything, right? Hey Poiti, hi, welcome on in. How are you today? Thank you for the raid earlier to Brutal. Appreciate that. I haven't seen that Roger shared, but like last time, you must have received a lot of follows after a Roji chair. That's always the thing that happens. So you have a pre-nested scene, which is a tad bit annoying to create, but we'll see how we can do that. Jackson, hi. I tried to do the 3D things, but didn't. It was too difficult. I could though, because I have a slate that will come with 3D stuff. So we will have 3D stream comes back at some point. I don't know when yet, but it's planned. in a future. But yeah. So we have the, let's go back to the thing. We have the pre-nested, right? Then it goes into the hub with the, like, associated with the pre-nested scene in which it was. Weird, I know. Then from the hub pre-selection, it goes into another hub. Well, that would be a mess of a slate, but that would be amazing. It goes into another hub that just change the content here and swap everything. So for example, at the bottom here, I have my red scene that is at the bottom. And then after that, it just goes into a pre-nested scenes again. And then it goes into the end scene. So basically, this one is a scene, like a fully flagged, fully functioning scene, right? Not 2 steps, way more than that. Then it moves into a pre-nested, it moves into a specific hub. From the specific hub, it needs to move into another specific hub. Weird. And then goes into the pre-nested that is based on the scene that you want to go to, and then goes to the scene. So what it means technically is the creation of all scenes, right? So far that's pretty easy. Then for each individual scenes, we have a pre-nested with a specific name and everything. And for each individual scenes, we have a hub that is specifically crafted to have the right scene in which it was in the front or at the back or whatever, right? So far, it's easy to do. I mean, basically, at the speed at which I did this morning, I was like, okay, so it's pretty easy to do inside of inside of OBS. It's just taking a lot of time. I think that what will take me the most time is this selection on the side, just because I don't exactly know how to do that. So we will see. We will see. Okay. And Poiti, what does this mean? Woo you guys means love you guys, if I remember correctly. Nana, thank you for the French. Thank you for the French. So yes, so this is how it should be done, right? And like technically, the amount of content on the side here and the amount of content in the middle is the amount of scenes that we have. So like if we have, for example, the regular amount of scenes, like the starting scene, the chatting scene, the computer scene, either left and right, whichever, and the ending scene, right? We need the BRB scene. So that means we have like that means we have 6. Yes, we have 6 different scenes. And then we have 6 different pre-nested scenes, right? These ones. And we also have 6 different hub scenes right there. So that's yes.
Womp womp. 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 Womp womp.
Forgetting the yes.
Womp womp.
I think it's hard to.
Womp womp.
What's the accent? Kane, hi, welcome on in. You arrive on the warp one. Yeah, so it's a womp. It's a nice womp. Solo, hi, welcome on in. So yeah, so that's what I need. No, 5 minutes is too long. I did 2 because 2 minutes is enough. Good. I've seen you created the Instagram account that goes with your brand. It's pretty good. Yeah, I have another redemption that no one used so far, which is good. I don't even know. I mean, I'm saying this. I don't even know if I enabled it. Maybe I didn't. Maybe that's why it didn't. Let me see. Oh, yeah. No, it exists. It's just no one used it. Welcome, Scott. Welcome. Yeah. So there is another one that no one used. I think it's the same thing. I also know I need to do, like, there are stuff that I haven't done in StreamerBot that I need to set up first in order for this thing to work and be like good in the long run. We'll see how that works, but yeah, you need to save point. It's an expensive one. I made it expensive, a tad bit expensive, but yeah. So this is Slate 4. We have not finished Slate 3. We have almost not finished Slate 1. And the Slate 2 just went through the nest and didn't do anything. Yes, Brutal, tell me. You're halfway to end stream? Good. So that means I need to double the amount of price. No, it wouldn't, because you don't have a Stream Deck. But if you get a Stream Deck, yes. But it could, as, I mean. Do you have an Android phone? I think you do. Oh yeah, but no. Yes, you, Brutal. So StreamerBot is using, I don't know if Touch Portal have a Mac app. I think Deckboard do be having a Mac app. Unsure about that. Highly unsure about that. That's a StreamerBot thingy for Touch Portal. Yeah, I don't know if it's this or if it's this Deckboard. So there are things. Rosea, hi, welcome on in. So there is an app for Deckboard is for Windows, and Touch Portal is and macOS. They have a macOS thing, but it's like you need to pay to have the thing work. But it's like a $12 one-time license fee. Have a good dinner. Fuck, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. So that could be a way, right? That could be a way for you to have like a Stream Deck on your phone rather than buying a Stream Deck, right? So yeah, gold label, this didn't work. Let me check why. Let me check why. Zoom. That should be an on-screen action. I tried to understand spline, I couldn't. So maybe, but difficult. Oh yeah, that's why. That is why. 1 second. I need to make sure that it works. Zoom? No. Multi-zoom. The fuck are you? I need to fix it. 1 second. 1 second, please. I am looking at... Sorry. I'm looking at this StreamerBot thingy, which, by the way, I think I can zoom in so you can see a bit more of that. Not even useful for you, but... right? Yeah, it's a bit better. Thank you. It's okay. It's just... how can I say that? If someone wants to, like, go in... not from their phone, that might be interesting. I don't know. So we need to... It's not that. It's on round boy and it should be big ass face, but big ass face I don't have that. So that's PC zoom. And I'm using... I have too many things. So I'm more, Fox, I'm more of a blender person rather than a spline. Spline? Yes, spline. But I could retry again. Where the fuck did I do that? Sorry. I need a StreamerBot search bar because I have too many things. No raids, round boys, it should be in here. Why? Why? I don't know. That could be interesting. That's true. So it's not as... That's not one... That's not a thing. The fuck? I am lost right there. Absolutely lost in the amount of things that I have there. Okay, good. And so Zoomism, that is somewhere in screen action. There. Okay, should use this instead. Oh fuck, that was difficult. 1 second. 1 second with the layers. Right. Damn it. Took me too much time. Let me catch up a teeny tiny bit. You need to wash dishes. That's good. Have a good look. I mean, Fox, when it comes to 3D, I used to be okay. Now I'm not that good at all anymore. Like it's eh. But yeah. It will come back. So far, it's not that good. Brutal, if you are lurking from further away while you are washing dishes and looking at my fabulous face, Touch Portal could be a way of not having a Stream Deck and still have the thing. Seriously, ah, I got it. Well, come on in, bye, I guess. How did you find the stream? That's my question to you. That is my question to you. I am staying with that bitch face for too long. And when I'm saying this, it disappears. So, Touch Portal right there is useful if you need to have a Stream Deck without buying the Stream Deck app, and it works for Windows and Mac, and I think it also works on any platform. So then, right? No, she can't. She doesn't have a numpad. She's on Mac, said Sherry. So she's using a MacBook Pro, which means that she doesn't have a numpad. That's the first thing. And then because she's on Mac, there is a ton of apps that can't be used, because if she was on a PC, I would just tell her to go in here, like on, damn it, on StreamerBot. When you log in, you have access to decks. Jake, welcome on in, by the way. Good use of the emotes. So yeah, she could use StreamerBot directly and have the thing work from like her phone, but it's not the case, so we don't need to talk about that. But yeah, Touch Portal could be useful if you want to stay on Mac, right? And so that would give you the ability to create sub-actions the same way that we have sub-action on the Stream Deck, which is what I use when I'm doing this, right? So it's basically telling OBS to go to a specific scene, which is the hub, and then go to another one. So that's the gist of it. And so for this one, by the way, Seke, if you haven't seen this magnificent thing that I just created this morning. You have scene, hub, selection, scene on what the user is seeing. But technically speaking, you have scene, pre-nested, hub, pre-nested scene. So there is a ton of sub-actions that needs to be exactly timed right. And so if you don't have like a Stream Deck or StreamerBot that works in the background to make sure that everything is timed right, you end up with weird stuff. Yeah, I came up with this like this morning, and I said, you know what, I should do something about it, like it, right? And it took me like 10 to 15 minutes to just figure it out. So yeah, pretty good, pretty happy with it. It's looking great. It's looking fucking great. I'm just used to it. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. It's similar to the yesterday event when Seki sent me this, and in no time I said, you know what? Yeah, I can do that in auto layout in Figma with no issues. But it's just because I know how to use the tool. Specifically, I don't really know how to say that without sounding condescending. Yeah, I know how to work. I know how to work fast. That's my main thing. Like, and yeah, I know the ways. Yes, I know the way. That's the main thing. So yeah, so this will be the next Slate. It's fucking easy. I just need to make sure that everything is working, and technically speaking, we can use this, like the entirety of the thing that we have. So if I don't use the hub to transition in between scenes, we have this, like that's the starting scene, chatting scene, Mac scene, PC scene, hub in the middle, BRB if needed, raid, and ending scene, right? So far, we have everything that we need, and I could start with this. I just think that because of the transition, I might need a different visual design for this new Slate. So we'll see what we do about it. But yeah, I'm thinking similar but a bit different, right? What do you mean all of this fixed? You mean when the slates are created, how much would they be? When the thing are working like I want them? That's fucking great. Yeah. So I have a lot of internal debates with the price of those things, mainly because I'm using OBS, which is a free software. I'm using StreamerBot, which is a free software. I'm using plugins that are also free software and available to you. The only thing that I give you is the scene collection and my knowledge of how to do stuff. And like the ethical debate inside of me is, because everything is free, I don't know if I have the rights to resell something that uses those like content, right? So I don't exactly know. That's the thing. In terms of my work isn't free, but the licensing of open source software, if I am reselling something that is initially free and open source, I don't know how I feel about it. So I still haven't figured it out, but I think it would be around the same as the yeah, but I can't just sell the theme. Like, basically, inside of OBS, if I don't give you the plugins, the scripts, and like streamer bots, because I'm using that as well, then you can't, like, you can't use the thing. Like, if you just import the scene collection, which is just the theme, you can't do anything with it, really. So it is difficult. Yeah, I mean, it's the ethical side of selling something that is free but not free. I worked a lot on them, but I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. My initial idea was gold label. That's a pretty good idea. Yeah. Thank you for asking the question, but that would mean the thing that you're buying is, you're not, so I need to market the product as a theme for OBS, and I provide the free resources that are linked to it, right? So I'm providing you with a slate, and so you're buying the slate, which is basically just a collection of elements like a scene collection, plugins, interactions, and things that works together. And then you can and in order for it to work and for me to provide you with something that makes it work, you would have yeah. So that's a pretty good idea. Okay, I need a diagram for that. I think diagramally So, this is OBS, right? So I just have OBS right there in all its glory, centered. Business model 5. Yeah, thank you for that. I love that question. So let's make it center. Let's resize that. All right, so we have OBS. In terms of dependencies, this is fucking tiny. This is like, yeah. Let's make that bigger. Right? Okay. So you have OBS here, and then you want to have something in the realm of plugins, even though I already have the list above. So you have the list of plugins, and the main plugins that you need are Stream Effects. That's the main one. And then you have Move Transition. You might need scripts, right? Scripts. So you have, depending on who you are, and take your time, Nana. You have the scripts, so you have the source togglers, the date and time, and potentially tune-up, potentially, if I do some stuff with Spotify. Which, by the way, I changed back to Spotify using Epidemic Sound still. So we'll see how that goes. So plugin, you have Stream Effects, Move Transition, and the scripts. That is the base stuff that I have. And then you can have stream elements on top of it. You absolutely need Scene Collection Manager. Let's you know what? Let's make sure that everything is working exactly how we want them to work. So let's put like a 32 here, add another layout frame there, so we have the thing working, everything is aligned. So we have Scene Collection, damn it, Manager, which is a bit wide. It is a bit wide. I agree. So let's extend that. Let's make this one fill container. Why though? Why are you so damn... Oh. Huh. Okay, good. Structuring things, right? That's what we need to do. So Scene Collection Manager would be the thing that would tie everything together. And then, let me check. WebSocket, yes. I have the list. Am I so dumb? I am so dumb. Yes, I am that dumb. Okay, good. Let's go back to the thing, right? All right. So, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Most important is this one. VST is useless. WebSocket is useful if you have StreamerBot. Without StreamerBot, it's a potential. So let's put it in subtle. Source toggler is a script. So script, let's change the color of scripts to yellow so that we have something that is very much different. Move transition is plugin. Shadow filter is like a ton of scripts, but same thing. Cloud closed caption, I want you to have it even though it doesn't work exactly how, like it's helpful. It will be helpful for anyone. Audio source thing is Windows sound capture, which give you the ability to have Spotify and everything inside of OBS directly, not needing an external tool like the Wavelink software to have everything. So it's useful. Voice effects is, you don't need it per se. Stream effects is absolutely needed. And so here you have other scripts. I will call that other scripts because so far not that many. But move transition, source toggler, shader filters are useful, and then this is optional, and this are other stuff. So we need yes. Okay, I got it. Thank you for the question. I love to think about that. So we have 40 is a bit big. We have this as OBS is kind of blue, right? Kind of blue. Why I made it a tad bit big. So this is clean slate 0, right? You would have on my store a free element, which would be giving you the entirety of the thing that you need right there. I'm fucking far away, sorry. Right here. So you get this for free as slate 0, which you will absolutely need slate 0 in order to get everything else. Right, that makes sense. Then slate 1 is just slate 0, which is right slate 0 plus the scene collection zero one. And so my package, so either I do that yeah. In terms of pricing, yes, but in terms of ethics, as I said, ethics of selling the thing properly and making sure that I'm not like reselling something that shouldn't be sold. Like if I present, that's the thing, if I present the product as the slate 1 is just the scene collection, and in order to use the scene collection you will need the scene collection manager to import the thing. You would also need the stream effects, move transition, all the things that are could be pre-listed, and so technically to free stuff, right? So if you buy slate 0, you get inside of it the scene collection and a readme that links you to the, I mean, if you buy slate 1, sorry, you get the scene collection for slate 1, the readme that links you to slate 0 and all of the plugins available as links, and then And then the only thing that you need to do, and I did that some time ago. Smiley, hi, welcome on in. I hope you're good. I hope breakfast is good. I think it's breakfast for you right now. But yeah, in scene collection, for example, if I go to import, even though you don't really need scene collection manager, by the way, you don't really need that. That's fine. That means if I go in the path in which there should be the specific thing that I need to find, right? Which currently, because it's on drive, it will take a bit of time to load. That we know. Where the fuck is it? Am I that dumb? I am that dumb. It was at the start. Fine. And so we have OBS stuff, and then in here we have OBS backups. And if I remember correctly, inside of, not this one, damn it, I forgot where I put the backups. I think I know where it is on the enough of you, that's good. It should be around here somewhere, but I forgot. But yeah, in all of that shit, there should be somehow, somewhere, the thing, the fuck, where? Sorry. I am like... Oh, it's on G. No. OBS stuff, OBS Studio, OBS stuff, OBS Studio, config, studio, basic, scenes. Damn it! That was far away. I found it. So for example, if we go into Janky Pastel and we get the Janky Pastel JSON right there, and I open it and I import the thing, technically, now in the scene collection, even though you can't really see that, I have Janky March 22, which tells me I'm missing a ton of things because, of course, I'm missing a ton of things. So basically, if I go back in here, stream stuff, wide overlay, new pastel, which one am I clicking on? Chat top, which is BPs, I believe. Nope. Ribbon, damn it. Chat top, right, this one. So it should, damn it, so many things. I believe this is basically the same stuff, new pastel. That will probably kill my computer. The fact that I need to find everything right there. Metrics. Where? Well, I don't know where it is. That's the thing. I don't know where things are, but it's fine. So then you have the thing at the bottom, right? I don't want to take too much time out of this. As you can see, the script, for example, I don't have the right script here, and so it's reminding me that, dude, you don't have the script that you need. So annoying. But then here I have everything I needed, and then I have my main stage with all of the transitions and all of the filters that are pre-made, which like right now don't really work because it's weird. It should work with StreamerBot, so that's one of the reasons. But the only thing that you need to do is import the scene collection. And so as soon as you have all of the scripts and plugins and all of that installed into your OBS, then you can just have the scene collection. So I could sell, or not sell, give the manual for free, right? So this would be the manual, as you said earlier. If you make a documentation to use everything, this is also something to count. Yes. So I need to count the time that it took to create the documentation and everything. And then I can get rid of Scene Collection Manager, right? That's one less element to install. So this is documentation, and then the slates are just a JSON that you need to, a JSON and a README file that contains links. Okay. That's feasible. That is feasible. Right, I'm trying to think. So in terms of pricing, just to go back to the pricing thing, I was thinking 15 to 35. That was it. It does help. It does help. So yeah, I'm thinking 15 to 35, similarly to what we have in, I think, in here in the Gumroad shop. It's not that much, but you don't visually get a lot. That's the thing. Yeah, you just load stuff. Oh, I don't like that. It's not my type of music into rock. That shouldn't be here. Okay. Yeah, I know it's not that expensive, but I also don't want things to be expensive, right? Like, the only thing that is expensive in what I'm selling are the NFTs, because like, I don't, and even then now they are not expensive anymore, but still. What do you mean? No, so 15 to 35 means 35 is the recommended price that would be available to everyone, and then for anyone that is part of the Discord and from the community, you have the 50% discount, meaning that you would get it for 17 something, which is pretty good. and this discount is already applied and available. So if you go into my Gumroad, you have the UI kit, the Com UI Nitty. And so yeah, 35 is the regular price, and yeah. Alex Goodall, you mean this? Not yet, not yet. I need to figure out how to package everything properly. Yeah, so 35 is like regular price, but because you're part of the Discord, you would have the 50% discount. That's one of the perks of being here. And joining said Discord. But yeah, no, Alex, this is not yet available. By the way, thanks a lot for buying the UI kit. Did you try it? How did you enjoy it? Is it working? Not working? Yes. Probably. If you like, currently what's happening when I'm creating a slate, take your time with it, when I'm creating a slate, so I did slate 0, which is just a very basic theme with placement of elements that kind of makes sense, right? So you have like your starting scene, you have your chatting scene, working, and an ending scene, which is the same thing as the starting and chatting. Basically, it's just an effect that goes on top of stuff, right? So far, the Slate 0 is very simple, and it works, and everything is good. Then Slate 1 is personalized to pot, but also working for anyone who wants to have like a co-working stream. In this one, you have on top of everything, you have a timer that helps, and like a layout that is a tad bit different. And I need to finish up the alerts thingy that needs to go in the middle. That's the last thing that we need to do. And then the next one, the one from Concave, is basically the same thing. So it's a co-working layout, but different. That's how I can explain it. It's like it's the same basic thing in the background, but it's just the placement is a tad bit different. So I just need to readjust stuff. These ones that are very specific to people might not be available in the beginning, but the overall layout is very similar. This one, that's more for me in the beginning, and then I will probably make a slate out of it because I have access to everything. But yeah, like if I can, if I can like just export the scene collection, then you have a slate that works. So that's something, right? I don't know if that answers your question at all. Just like, but yeah, so in terms of if I do the personalization and you send me like a layout and like a thing that you would like to see happen in the slate, then yeah. Yeah, so it would be 35 global. Gold label, not global. dyslexia is taking over. Gold label. It would be 35. I think 35 euros is about $40. Why lol? I want to know. It's different. It's different. For Pot and for Sakei, it's different. This is just because they are part of the community. Yeah, dyslexia is taking over. You know, the D is reversed and then GOL, and because I switched everything, such to global. I'm sorry. So Pot kind of paid me with gifted subs. I think she's on top of the chat somewhere, this way, that way. I don't know where it is. Basically, and Seke is there as well, but also he's a mod here, so he have perks, right? They have perks. Yeah. All dyslexia is not the same. I agree, but it's just making it a generality out of it is useful for everyone.
Bad AOA, bad.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, of course. But yeah, if I were to create something specific for someone that asked for it, that would be a commission slate. And yeah, I think it would be close-ish to the same prices. Maybe a commission slate doesn't have the 50% discount, because I'm making it for you specifically. Yeah. What do you mean I'm mad? I'm not mad. I don't care about the money. That's the thing. Of course, that's the thing. I don't need. I don't need a. It's muscle time. Oh, it's been a while. Thank you, Aiden. Yeah, no, I don't need it. That's the thing. It's muscle time. I knew that was happening. Damn it. I changed color. No, I'm not rich. I just thank you. I'm not rich per se, but I'm not needing. I'm not needing. I'm okay. Drink! Thank you for drowning me. Sonira, welcome on in. Oh, damn. I don't like that music. That doesn't... Well, no hair anymore. No. Brutal. No. Good. That's what we want to see. I mean, ask more questions. I'm here for the questions. the more question you have, the better the stream, right? So ask all the question, even if the cat doesn't want. It works. Thank you. What the fuck did I want to do? Let's see what this is. Yes, the hair is fake. So to go back to the I'm rich thingy, because I think it's important to understand. I don't give a shit about money, and I've never really gave a shit about money. It's good to have like a ton of money. I'm not saying anything about this, but I've been raised in a family who didn't really have a ton but didn't have nothing, and who was like, my dad usually taught me that like if I didn't care, it would be fine, and because I don't care, everything is fine. Like, there are some months where I'm like not eating out as much or not buying as much tech that I buying on the regular, but yeah, it's like there are days or weeks where I'm like spending 200 euros on earbuds and then going back to eating at home rather than eating out. So I have enough, and so that's the first thing. And then the second thing is, I want you as a viewer and as a potential streamer or designer or anything to be better at what you do. And I know that when I started, I didn't want to buy stuff because I didn't have the money to do the things, and everything that existed at the time was fucking expensive. So I want to cater something that is not that expensive, but that gives you a tremendous amount of value in the long run. So the UI kit that is on Gumroad is basically the thing that I'm using daily at work, and we haven't created new component out of it in a year and a half, probably. I mean, we just restructured something to make sure that it worked, but like that's the only thing that we did to it. And then on the streaming side, a lot of people are trying to start streaming, and so Brutal, for example, started. We have a lot of different like new streamers that are struggling with how to set up everything, and I don't know, I want to make your life easier, right? So that you can focus on doing the content that you want to do, right? And also it's fun for me. I don't know, it's just basically it's creating content for my streams. As we said earlier, like this took me 15 to 25 minutes this morning to figure out. Probably 15, more than 25. And this one took me probably 4 hours of streams to make sure that everything works and all of that. So, like, I'm getting better at what I'm doing, of course, because I'm practicing. Practice is the best help in learning new stuff, but like, it's creating content for my streams. So if I didn't have this project of creating Slate, I don't know what we would do. I mean, we would do something different, right? That's the thing. But currently, this is my current like fixation. I like it. It's fun. It's helpful. And if I can get like a bit of a kickback, monetary kickback on what we did, I'm not saying no. But I don't need that much. Like the t-shirt, the merch that we have, I'm making I'm making €2.50 on it, and then I need to pay taxes on that. So it's like it's useless in terms of having an income. It's useless. But in terms of creating something and doing something with what I can do, I don't know. I didn't take it down, but I didn't renew the listing. The merch store right now is out. It's usually in this list, but I replaced it with the Gumroad one. I mean, why would it be not that freely? Yeah. So anyway, that's good. That's good to know. Like, I can't do editing for now. For the life, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So yeah, that was a big rant. It's a big rant. Does that work here? No, it doesn't. Does that work here? I don't think it does. Which hard thing? What hard thing? You mean this? This is like, this is sticker patty. It's like an overlay that goes on top of it, of everything. Oh, on foundation? Which hard thing are you talking about? What is that shit music today? Which one? Did I make one with a heart? I don't remember making one with a heart. This one? Good. So now I'm happy to see that the fonts work. Lower resolution of images. Do you want like an optimizers? Because tiny PNG is one of them, if that's what you are looking for. And it's interesting. I don't think it's stunning, and I think it's okay. I have aspiration for other people. Oh, are you going to paint and you paste it and you export it in a different canvas size? Aiden, that's how we do that. Yeah, the thing is, I am like, I'm looking at this. This is interesting. There are cubes, right? Simple. I mean, that's the name. Simple glass cubes. That's the name. But then I have this guy on my other side, that is one of my inspirations, and they're just creating amazing pieces with glass and like things, and I just love it. That's why I'm like, yeah, my stuff is okay. I mean, Photopea could work as well, like, or Photopea, Photo P, right? Aiden, if you just want to go there, that's Photoshop, but inside of your browser. It's free, it's working. Let me. Right? Just drop a file and then you export it in a certain size. I don't see an issue with that. Right? But yeah, nonetheless, thank you for the kind words on the creation, the 3D creation. They were interesting, and then I stopped. I stopped uploading at 34, and I have like 30 more that I can't upload because I'm broke, and it costs money to upload here. Like, don't do an NFT on Foundation. That's, if you are into NFT, if you are here, you are into NFT, don't work with Foundation. Never. Like, I paid 4K? Almost 4,000 euros for upload 34 things right there. Basically, fucking expensive. Yeah, if not a bit more, maybe. I mean, it really depends on how the prices of Ethereum changes depending on the time. But yeah, like if you do Foundation, it's fucking expensive. If you do OpenSea, it's kind of free. You pay like 100 the first time, and then you're good. But yeah, it's fucking expensive. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. Brutal, are you here? I'm thinking about. I think I've seen your name. I'm thinking about the YouTube thingy I need to show you. Yes? Yes. Alright. So if I remember correctly, inside of your dashboard, so as I said yesterday, if you go to dashboard.twitch/your stuff, in the content, you go into, I think, video producer here. I'm broadcasting right now. If you click on that button, you should have an export thingy, right? If you don't have this export thingy right here, you might have connect YouTube. Not exactly sure. But take a look. If you click on that, that gives you the ability to get this export to YouTube. Just need to change the title, add a description if you want, add tags, anything that you want, and then you click export, and it goes into YouTube directly, right? So just go into video producer, take a look at that, and then I don't remember exactly. Content, video producer, and then your last VOD, and you click on the 3 dots on the right, and you should have export. That's That's where you should go. I hope you're doing it at the same time. And tell me if you can see that. Yeah, so that's good. So if you need to sign in, you will have your thing. I'm trying to find the direct link. I absolutely forgot where it is. That's my auto host. Branding is me. You don't have this. I'm sorry. And this is different. Export calendar. Shouldn't be in here. It should be somewhere in my settings, but I forgot where it is. Videos. That's here, right? Yeah. Second. Right. So, for anyone who is a Twitch streamer, I recommend you to click on that link in your connections. And I think that's the thing. Nonetheless, we're good. In your connection, you link everything, basically. Everything that you think you would need. But personally, I linked YouTube. That way, when a stream is finished, I can export it. So I need to export it every time. That's a manual thing. And then we end up with a VOD that pops in the Discord. And so that way, instead of losing the content that we created on Twitch, it's just hosted on YouTube forever or until I delete it. But just the VOD channel is... This was cursed. This was a cursed stream. It exports to the channel that you connected it to. So it goes into your studio, right? So once you have your YouTube channel, it goes into studio.youtube.com, and then you have your content, right? And so we have one that comes out in 2 days, which is yesterday's stream. Remember, as soon as you are affiliated, the VOD is unlisted by default. The VOD will always be unlisted by default, and then you have to publish it from the studio. So you don't really, like, it's fine. Oh yeah, that's also true. Brutal. But I think you have this by default, the store path broadcast. I think that's something that is default on Twitch. In here, content, video producer, Brutal. Ah, interesting. I didn't know. But yeah, your video should be here, Brutal, if that's a place. Right. Content, video producer. And if you have the thing disabled, it should give you the ability to enable it, I believe. But yeah. Yes, it does. It does that, which is sad, because it doesn't mute the music, it mutes the entirety of the thing. Yeah. Did a big derail. I mean, it's annoying, but it's on you. Like, you decided to stream copyrighted music. That's on you. I mean, I think the only way to not get the muted parts is to do the thing like me, which is as soon as my stream ends, I am exporting the video, meaning that the Twitch bots that is parsing to make sure that I don't use copyrighted music is not going through the thing, like doesn't have the time to do so, meaning that then the content on YouTube doesn't have the muted parts. But to be frank, I also don't use copyrighted music. So, I mean, this one is copyrighted, but I'm paying for the license. So that's a different thing. That is a different thing. 1 second and a half. Gimme. Mm-hmm. Okay, good. That's great. We're good. So, brutal. Remember, you don't need that. You don't need to worry about that yet. But once you get affiliated and you sign the contract, you do not have the right to share your stream before 48 hours passed after the end of your stream. So the content that you had on Twitch is exclusive to Twitch for 48 hours, and then you have officially the rights to share it. A lot of people are not following the rules, but if one day Twitch decide to apply something about these rules, then I don't know. I'll be clear of it as always. Like, never used copyrighted music, and never do something that is not allowed in my contract. Right? That's how you get no issues. So yeah, so it goes into YouTube Studio. So you just need to go into YouTube, you go into your studio, which is top right studio, and or channels, my channel, and yeah. So, going back to things, Kane also good job on the good job, interesting new profile picture. Yes, I saw it, and then we had a bit of a derail, and I haven't answered it yet. So, you told me earlier in Brutal Stream that you were using Streamlabs, right? I think that's what you say. Which I hate. But that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, no. It's fine. I just hate Streamlabs for reasons. Streamlabs is a bad company. No, damn, I don't. Damn. So, overlay? No, it's not in here. Not in here, I think. Sorry, that doesn't. That's too hyped for me. How the fuck can I create an overlay thingy? Yeah, Streamlabs. So let me explain why I don't like Streamlabs. Streamlabs is like Adobe, so they are showcasing a ton of stuff in order for you to pay for what they offer, even though everything that they offer is based on free software. So it makes no sense to me. Like, and also they stole a lot of stuff and they claim the thing as their own, which is not true. But yeah, I hate it, but let's be clear, it's a good, in terms of easiness of use, it's great. I just hate it. I just hate it, but that's on me. That's on me. How the fuck do I create an overlay? Can I create a fucking overlay from scratch? Oh, no, you're good. Don't worry about it. I mean, it's a really useful product. Can I create a fucking LED box from scratch? Give me like a... Oh, fuck you. I hate that. I hate that. Yeah, but so in order to create the shoutout commands, you need to have a bot in the background that runs to make sure that the exclamation mark SO is recognized. So what I used personally is Stream Elements because it's free and because they're pretty good. And they are giving you like a plugin for OBS, giving you like a bit more stuff on OBS that's not useful, but specifically they give you the overlay tool, which is like to create neat alerts and all of that. And they also have the chatbots, and in the chat commands you can create all the commands that you want, and the custom command like the shoutout, which is here, that's the one that I used earlier on Brutal streams because this is the way that it's written for Stream Element. So that's what I use. What I really recommend you to do is to go on streamelement.com, which I will paste in the chat, right? And just connect your Twitch account, link the thing to your channel, and then add your command. I mean, you can also just add stream elements to your channel. It's free. Like, you have 3 clicks to do. If I remember correctly, you go in, you enable, like in here you have like a link channel or something that just require you to make Stream Elements a mod in your chat. And then you're good, you're done. You just need to enable in the bot commands the things. Stream element is great. No, yes, to have the emotes, yes. Yes. Bruto, you already have this. You already have it. Yeah, I have so many bots. Let's be clear. You can having bots is a good way of getting the 3 viewers minimum when you're trying to get partner, because they count as viewers. And so if you have many bots, then you get 3 viewers for the entirety of your stream. Oh yeah, the emotes. No, you need to gift stream element a sub to give them the emotes, or you need to use better TTV and use the better TTV emotes inside of the messages. Priya, welcome on in. How are you? How was your day? I can't with that shit. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It's fine. It's fine. No, if it's only bots, Twitch still count them as inactive. They need to like post things in chat from time to time. Nice. That's good news. Yeah, BTTV is good. And then if you are like me, you get 7 TV, and then you have like animated profile picture and neat color in chat. Not a great, damn it, not a great add-on, but still good. Let me see. This is why I hate Streamlabs. I'm getting out of the tab. I'm coming back to see something. What do I get? A fucking model. Like, yeah. I just wanna get rid of my where are the fucking settings? Just annoying. Yeah, this is the rage. The rage time. I just want to delete my account, not log out. Get rid of you, Streamlabs. How the fuck do I do that? No, it's not only for today. No. I mean, it could. It could. Delete account. No. Part ways. Like, get rid of me. Disconnect your Streamlabs account. Damn it. Mm-hmm. It's Eden. Like it, not Aiden, it's Eden. And here, disconnect. Yes, disconnect that shit. Fucking. Ah. C'est en bas à gauche. Oh, there. Unmerge. General. Sub, no integration, prime. What the fuck? Yeah, thank you. No access, my users. No access, no user. I just. There's no prime. That makes no sense. Yeah, no, me neither. Me neither. I'm sorry. It's not the best stream. It looks like it. It should be here, account setting, and then I should be able to unmerge this, but okay, I need to get rid of that. Like, the fuck? Like in general, I should have. If you see that, if you would like to delete your account, please click here, which triggered this button, fucking dark patterns, and then permanently delete account. You sent to my email? For real, for real? Where you at? What the fuck is that code? E623-1FA5E6. Damn. Oh. Because I can. Holy shit. Did you see that? Did you see that at the top? They said your request of account suppression has been taken into consideration and our team will review it. As in, if they decide that my reason for deleting my account is not reasonable, they can say no, you stay with us. The fuck is that shit? See why I don't like them? Please never go to Streamlabs. Never, ever. It's trash. It's useless. Yeah. Do your best to go away. Melly, hi, welcome on in. How are you? Good job on the chair yesterday. I liked it. The brown chair. Yesterday, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Brown chair, pretty good. Pretty curvy. Yesterday? Was it yesterday? To fix our mood with? It was yesterday, yeah. I don't know. Prior. I don't know. Maybe. Yes, Brutal. I get a second screen and a USB mic. Yeah. Yes. Yes, you need to. You will need to. For sure. Sorry for the flashbang right there. Full flashbang. Beam. Yes. I mean, if you need secondary monitor, I explained this many times, but your stream is using your graphic cards to process the video and then send the video to Twitch. If you have one monitor, your graphic cards is using its power to power the first monitor. And if you have a secondary monitor, it uses its power to power two fucking monitors at the same time. And then if you have the stream at the same time, it does monitor 1, monitor 2, or display 1, display 2, stream. Processing of the stream, sending of the stream, all that shit. So yeah, it's like one screen, one stream. Like one screen, one stream, good. The thing that you can do, Brutal, is the same thing that I'm doing now. For example, my computer is closed, my MacBook is closed, and I'm using an external screen that is bigger. And so if that helps, can be an option. This way, your computer is just managing one screen, which is external. Might be a bit bigger than your regular MacBook screen, but also it might be easier on your computer to have an external screen because the pixel density is less. So, that's not visible. The chat is not visible. Question to you, Brutal. Can you let me clean up my sentence and words to make sure that you understand it. I have a question for you. First question. Can you close your computer, your Mac, and still have its content displayed on an external screen? Is that an option? If that's the case, that might be better on your graphics card. I'm waiting. You can't? Are you sure about that? You can't because you don't have a keyboard? Have you tried? Did you ever try? Do you have an external keyboard and mouse? Mouse. Keep these. Keyboard is on laptop? You did. Yeah, and change the power settings. Overclock? Welcome on in. Keep these, yes, keep these. No. I mean, kinda. But you could be able to do that. So what I'm saying is, if you put that in place, which is just close your fucking computer, because the screen of Macs is more detailed than a regular screen, external screen, your graphic card is taking or using more power to power the MacBook screen rather than the external one, right? I know, I know. I can't though. She's far away. And she's on the Mac. I can't really fix her things on the Mac. I mean, no, let's be clear. I can fix everything on the Mac. I've been living with Macs for the longest time. A plane? No. No plane. The next plane I take is to go to see my partner, nothing else. We have cheese. We have cheese, that's for sure. You could find a house in France cheaper than in England. You could. Let me debate that. let me debate that. That music is pretty good. I like that. It sounds like Teen Titan. A bit. I like that. What the fuck are we doing? That's the main question that everyone is asking themselves, right? Me included. If you don't want to live in England, then yeah. I personally would go to Germany rather than France, but I mean, you decide whatever you want. Then sorry, I'm just organizing things on the Mac at the same time. Yeah, Germany is better. Germany is better than I mean Germany. You know what? You speak English. That's the thing. I mean, do you speak Polish, or do you have like lost a lot of Polish? Maybe you can return to Poland. I don't know. Oh fuck, that nose is itchy right now. So I think Melly, you asked before, what are we working on today? We are officially working on the slates. We made, by request of a Poiti, we defined the business model, basically, in the pricing, and the way that things should be organized. So we'll see how I can make that work. I think if you... I know it doesn't work. I don't have that comment. You can use, if you have bits, you can use the stickers. I think one of them is clap. And if you use the stickers, that would put that here to 40. Portuguese, Spanish is, yeah, is similar enough for you to get a good like understanding of one and then understand the other one faster. Stickers are weird things that goes on top of the screen. Let me see if I can just plop one for free. 1 second. 1 second. It's coming. Where is it? Like that. Right? So it's not channel points, it's in bits, and I put every stickers at 10 bits. So that's cheap. And yeah, that was a tiny stickers, and so it had sound and a thing on top of the screen, and so sometimes it scares me, and there are a ton of them, and I think one of them is clap. But yeah, that was the overall thing. Yeah, it's fine. Don't use them. Bits are cheap, and I don't buy bits either. So you're good. Don't worry about it. The only person here who uses a ton of bits is Brutal. Brutal is using too many bits. And I didn't read the name. I'm sorry about that. I mean, I read the name, but Overclock. How did you find the stream? I want to know. Who are you? How are you? How did you find the stream? That are my question to you. If you're still here. If you're not here anymore, then yeah, I hope. I don't know. I don't know. And yeah, that's something that I didn't talk about. But if you are here, we are trying to get the. Is it here? Here. We are trying to get the follower count up. So this is the follower count, not the sub count. I don't need subs, but I need followers. So if you're here and you enjoy the stream, please click the follow button. We highly appreciate it. Nice. I hope you didn't hurt yourself. What do you mean that's 3 questions? I mean, I don't get angry, I just think it's dumb because you lose all of your streak, meaning that, let's say in a year I decide to do a giveaway that is limited to the people who have been following me for more than a year. You're out, even though I know that you would be like following for more than a year. But if you do like an unfollow, refollow, you lose your streak. That's on you. I wouldn't be able to do anything. I mean, it would be the bot that defines who has been following for a certain amount of time. Right? So, I'm not getting anything out of that. What do you mean? It might be you. It's probably you. My side is fine, but you know, we never know. Let's put that at 8 just so we can have, right, organizing everything. Yeah, that's true. I don't know, you see the emotes? The emote is like on time. Not yet. We didn't have a big ass Twitch bug in a long time. So if that happens, we might lose a little bit of followers. That's why. This song as well. Business model. Never know how to spell business. I think this should be a vertical rather than an horizontal. That makes more sense. And then this should be filling container. And right, we have this. Let's change this to 16 for no reason, right? Because we have this at 10. Wonderbar. Caption have been here the whole time, so it was on your side. You need to sleep soon. It's like about to be 8, brutal. How early did you wake up today? Because would make sense. Would make sense. 6. Why? 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 I did had a hard time falling asleep. I agree. I agree. So basically, oh, okay. Basically, you work at 7. Why? Why? That's too much. That's too much. Ooh. Damn it. It's UK time, so it's like not so far away. But yeah. Fuck. Do we have Sherlock? Do we have a Sherlock one? Sorry, this file is taking ages to load every time. Yeah. There. I am a potato anime character that just see a pair of cheeks. I have the highlight glasses. This fucking thing doesn't load. Why? Why? That's better. So, I am looking for something that is interesting, which, of course, I don't know. Thumbs up, peace sign, bro fist. Thumbs up, right? 20 like there. That's blue. I will kill a lot of people. Alright, here's what you need. And then you have the list of the thing that you need. So, first one is OBS or obs.live, whichever works. Right, makes sense. No, I will kill people. Yeah, for sure. Stream effects for any effects that doesn't make that's just that is not trying to find a way of making the thing work and being pretty cool, but the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, you know what? One of these nuts. One of these would be much better, right? So you have OBS here, and then you have obs.live, and then you do stream effects, which basically what I'm doing is taking all of that, right? You inside of you, and get rid of you. Brutal, you have so many things that don't work with you. I don't like that. I don't like that. So OBS, OBS live stream effects, move transition, OBS shader. And then you have basically everything else. Yeah. So this one and this one can go away. Audio source thingy is called, let me just check. It's called, oh, it's on the fucking Slate. Windows audio capture. Yeah, I think that's the name. Cloud closed captioner or captioner. Captions. Makes sense. And then I can have like another one. Let's take OBS WebSocket right there, and then source toggler. I'm far away, sorry. Fucking sleep windows, yes. So toggler, and then we have daytime lure. Daytime, right? And that's all. And that is all. So what I need to do now is link all of those bubbles to link to their respective download pages. That way you have the documentation. But before that, I need to pee. So let's do that. making earphones not stay in place. Oh yeah, one small detail that I didn't talk about earlier is because of this new setup and because I know how to do some of the things that I need to do now, I should be able to get the work done directly from the Mac. That could be interesting. I can send it to you. I can. It's a bit annoying in terms of... So let me just, before I send it to you, I want to show you something. When you go into chat command and you go into custom command, you can add a command and you can choose a template, and in the template you have shout out right there. If you click on that, it's shout out like spelled, but you can just do SO and it's exactly this one. So if you're using stream element, do that. That would be way easier, and that way you can see that there is a ton of different commands that already have templates that you can use and reuse, and so that way you don't need to, like, I don't need to set it to you. But if you don't want to do that, I can send it to you. But yeah, you have like a lot of thing. Yeah, it's pretty good, by the way. I didn't think about that, but I could just do... I know, I will do that later. I'm sorry, just... I don't know everything, but I try to know as much stuff as I can to help. That's the base thing. OBS project. Right. This one is obs.live. Stream effects, which also works on Mac, right? So we love that. Oh, damn it. Move transition. When was the last update? March 2020. Okay, good. I don't need to update it. Shader filter. Is that a good idea? You need a specific one on top of... No, so far is good. Sorry. Shader filter. Song by Nutty. It's not a song. So this, by the way, I'm linking thing and I'm looking at stuff and I'm not explaining what I'm looking at. So the OBS shader filter is what I use to get like the rounded corner and the animation of the rounded corner. So for example, when I'm going here to the hub, the shader filter are radiusy everything, making like circles rather than square with a bit of radius on the top. And so when I'm switching scene, like going from full 100% radius to 0, and then going back to the Mac with full, then going to a tiny amount. So shadow filters help you to do that. It also helps you to do a ton more stuff, but on the Slate, that's what I use them for. So yeah, that's just tiny information on what are the things that I'm doing. Windows, audio, source, OBS, that's the fucking name. It's this one, right? Yeah, I know. Windows Capture Audio. It's Windows Capture Audio. It's a bit... We have a pre-release one now. Oh, interesting. Damn it. Win Capture Audio. That's what it's called. OBS closed, cloud closed caption, cloud closed caption. So the what do you mean? I know. When I say I know, do I say it often? I might. All right. WebSocket. Right. So WebSocket are only for StreamerBot. So, the commands that you just added will only work if Stream Elements has been added to your chat, which is a pretty easy thing to do, but unless you do it and you grant them mod powers, they won't be able to do the thing that you just did with the shoutout command. So, did you do that? All right. So in your Stream Element dashboard, don't feel stupid. It's something that you don't know. That makes sense that you ask for it. Date, time, Lua. Yes, it's this one. 1 second, just do that. So in your Stream Elements dashboard, right there, you should on paper have like this interface right there, and you have bot settings here that should be telling you something like link to channel or something else. Right? And so in here you need to click on that, and then so that will just add Stream Element to your channel. You should see Stream Element pops in your Twitch chat, and then in your Twitch chat, so in here, you do /mod, right? So /mod, and then you do the username, which is Stream Element. And I don't know if you need the ads. I don't think you need the ad. So basically you just type this. Let me just add this front, back. Right, so you type this without the apostrophes. I don't know how they are called. Snippet thingy. /mod stream elements. And it should mod stream elements to your channel. After that, you can do shout out, and then I'm always using the ad, and it works. I'm trying to make it automated, but that's a me thing. Good. Good. So now that you have stream elements set up, you can create all the types of commands that you want to have. So for example, when I'm saying fog, I have a specific fog command that is linked to other things. But the counter in itself is made in stream element, and then you can create all the commands you need. As you can see, I have 1.5 tons of command that I created, and then you also have default command that you can use and enable, disable. One of the things that Brutal need to do, for example, is in the moderator thingy, she needs to make sure that the mods have the ability to edit the title. Yeah, it is easy. It is easy. So I think this is stream element. It's just in the bot setup. But yeah, we could do a call tomorrow if you need that. Tomorrow is fucking day, is it? Yes, tomorrow is Wednesday. We could do a call tomorrow. That's fine. But yeah, in the user management thingy, I can change like Brutal to mod to something else, or all of that. Yeah, have a good rest of your day. Take care of yourself, eat well, all of that, and we'll see you soon. Happy I could help. Happy I could help. Yeah, all right. So, we now have everything. I'm highly debating this right there. 30-ish. Yeah, 30-ish minutes. 40. Like 3:30 of streams, probably. This one is subtle. I think I should just go into solid so we have everything organized, or I swap this in here, but nonetheless, is what you'll need. That makes sense. I also need that text line. So it's already installed in the zip, but if you need to read the documentation, to a documentation, or learn more about what it can do, I recommend checking out their page. those links. Jake, hi. I don't have a WebSocket for your WebRocket, but yeah. Well, come on in, Jake. How are you? So yeah, here is all you need. So we have a 32. Oh. I'm pretty good. A bit tired, but also overall good. We figured out a lot of things that we didn't figure out the first time. So now we have like a business model and other things that should be working. So that's pretty good. 24 maybe? And then you somehow 16, somehow 20 is not a good idea. I think 24 was a good idea. So here's what you'll get, not need, get pre-installed, right? Here's what's pre-installed. That makes more sense. If you need to read the documentation or learn more about what each plugin / script can do, comma, I recommend you check out those links. Yeah, that makes sense. That's more, right? Yeah, this would be a PDF, potentially. Also, you will get a Figma file with everything like design related to your Slate. So if you are like CK, for example, he will receive this page basically in an other like file, of course, but that way he will have access to all the things. And so Pod, same stuff, will also have access to this, so that way, or anyone else who used the same Slate will have access to this. That means that if she or anyone wants to have a different type of logo, then they can edit the logo directly and do the thing that they need to do. But yeah, so far. So with what Apoiti said, and the reflection that we have, or the thinking session that we have, this images that I wanted to have in the OBS scenes could be useful. Would it be useful? Yes, it would be useful. Nonetheless, it would be useful to have like not a template, but something that says you need to check all that things. But basically, the first installed elements in external is now useless. The only thing that is useful here is the now change the sources in all the scenes to your sources. A custom font is useful, and then this Slate uses StreamerBot. think that should be higher. So what I'm thinking about is divider here, black 10%, right? 4 pixel width, radius, that's my usual stuff. 100 and 100, that makes sense. So you have welcome, right? Change the sources in all the scenes, starting with the nested scenes to match your needs. That's weird to say, but that's work. Damn it. What do I mean source? Closed caption say source instead of sources. Yeah. Yeah, sources. Yeah. I can see that now. Damn. First thing first. Change the sources. No, the sources. What the fuck is that? The source in all the scenes. I think starting with the nested scenes could be in parentheses, right? I don't know what is SOS, SOC. Like, doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. That's weird. It's weird. Forget about it. Too much your needs. That doesn't. I think change doesn't work to me. I think update. Yeah. Update the sources in all the scenes, right? Yeah. So the concave edges, which currently are not available, the way that they are created are just, I have a union of circles that are cropping, like with a boolean thingy right there, subtract, and then I have a rectangle behind it, and the entire thing has a radius of 24, and then I just duplicated everything 3 times to get the different colors right here. I don't need 3 times right there. I just found it easier to do this like that. But if it was me... No, I can't do that. No, I need it 3 times. I'm sorry. I need, because I can't do the spread in negative spread, which... Forget everything I said. 3 stuff. That's one of the thing that where I prefer Sketch over Figma, for example. In Figma, you have one border value, and you can decide if it's center, outside, inside. And then in Sketch, you can stack them as many as you want, and you can put them however you want, and they don't need to have like the same thickness. So I prefer Sketch for borders. And I don't understand why Figma doesn't do it. It's fine. Some custom fonts are necessary, so we are using Bebas. Yes, that makes sense. And then this Slate uses StreamerBot. If you're using a Stream Deck, comma. Right, that's way easier to do that. Install the StreamerBot plugin. Sorry for the ads. Yes. Yes. Pry, I use many ads. I use many plugins. I think you are looking at ads. Tell me if you hear. If you are here, sorry. I saw the ads management thingy go off. The StreamBot plugins here, also available in externals. If not, you can create a virtual board directly from StreamerBot, right? And then use it on your phone or tablet. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. Right, tell me when you're back. When you are back, so I can answer your question. I don't know if you are. I don't know if you are yet. Back yet back. This is taking a lot of space, but also it's taking like 100% of the width of the screen. So no backs, only fronts. Yeah, that makes sense. So this one is using StreamBot for sure. Sakei's one will for... Yes, it is. It is. But it's aligned. It's aligned, basically. With the radius, the midpoint is in line with the end of the radius, almost. So that's why. And otherwise, it's here. Can't really do that. It's fine, it's kind of the same thing. It's kind of the same thing. Alright, I think I think you are back. To give you a hint of, am I using plugins? This is my plugin list. That's all the plugins I use. Tiny amount of plugins. So yeah. we do plugins here. I did an entire stream about 8 months ago, explaining all of all of the plugins that I'm using on the daily and explaining what they do. And I think I did a set of streams because we had many. Yeah. And at the time I had way less. But yeah, it's still here. So favorite plugin is... I can't really answer that as I was about to. Depending on the context and depending on the type of work that you're doing. Favorite plugin for like a... Yeah, favorite plugin altogether is Master. Master plugin is giving you... It's not really a hard question, it really depends on what you do. So, Master is giving you the ability to take a component and replace anything else with the component. So if you are used to Sketch, there is a feature that is called like right-click, replace by. And this is basically what it does. So it goes into your selection and then it replaces by Master. It's fucking easy. It's the easiest thing. The only thing that is a bit annoying is the fact that it's a paid plugin, but it is worth it. I'm using it every day, multiple times per day. So yeah, it's pretty powerful, pretty useful. So that's one. Then the second one is Style Organizer. Best plugin ever made. Style Organizer gives you the ability to... I don't know if I can zoom. I can't zoom in. Give you the ability to scan an entire page. So it's a page by page basis, but still, you scan an entire page and it checks every layers. It checks the colors, it checks the fonts, and it checks the style. And if it's linked to a style, then it's good. But if it's not linked to a style, it gives you the insight of it's not linked. Do you want to relink it? And then you can relink everything automatically without having to think about it. So Style Organizer, greatest thing. If you are on, let me go back to my list of plugins. If you... Simulator, yes, Simulator. They just made an update, a bit better in terms of UI. Simulator is the same thing as Style Organizer in a way that it can scan your page. And so you select something and then you launch the plugin and it can select similar layers. And some of the things that you can have is any properties that are linked to the layer that is selected can be selected inside of Simulator. So let's say you select the text layer, it will give you the font size, the font family, the weight, if it has like an underline or crossed, like all of that shit can be selected. And then you press the button and it passes the entire page and it selects everything that is exactly the same to the properties that you selected. So let's say you want to select all of your fonts that are Montserrat and replace them with Inter. You can do that in one click. Very, very powerful. So that's the third one, and I think I have another one that is in my list of top list. Styler is also great. Let me make sure that it's not this one. But Styler is great. I use Scale all day, every day. You see me use it all the time. It might be Styler though. Might be Styler. Styler is great. Oh, I could get rid of this one. It's not useful. Rename it is useful, but not exactly on the daily. Morph is just good. Stark is a paid plugin, but so yeah, I would say my go-to next to Unsplash, but Unsplash is used everywhere, so I don't need to mention it. I'm using Stark every time I'm playing with colors to check the contrast ratio and the accessibility of things. It gives you the ability to simulate color blindness, different types of color blindness, and it checks the contrast ratio in between two colors. And if you pay for it, which is my case, you get the suggestion section that is right here, which once you have two colors selected, it will give you an array of potential color to fix your mismatch in contrast ratio. It's a bit of an expensive plugin, but it's great. There are other plugins that do that kind of for free, but it's not as good. So yeah, Stark. I used it in Sketch as well, so I'm used to it from the Sketch days to Figma. And then the last one that I want to talk about is Styler. Last one of the list. Yeah, Ally is good, but it's not the best. I mean, I like it, but I don't like it. I prefer Stark because I'm used to it. Styler gives you a set of potential things, which actually I forgot. Styler gives you apply style, customize plugin, detach style, extract style, generate style, remove style. Yeah, so the one that I use the most is generate style. So let's say right now I have all of these styles on the side. I zoom in the interface so you can see a bit better. And let's say I want to have pure black, and I want to have pure red, right? And so I will just rename that. So Command R, pure dash or slash black, and then this one pure slash red. Okay, so you have both things made. So far so good. You do that, you do styler, generate style, it will pop this tiny thing at the bottom, created 2, updated 0, renamed 0, changed 0, right? So far so good. And now in my list right here, I have pure red and pure black that are like created. So let's say you have an entirety of colors that have been generated by another plugin, and then you need to have like the styles created. As long as your layers are named properly, you press the button, it's done. You have all of your styles in no time. So I love Styler, and it's free. So that's my main list, and then all the rest that I'm using is just tiny things that I use here and there for small stuff, like skew that, for example, right? And getting weird thing happen on the screen. That type of shit. But that's the only use case. Like most of the other plugins are used like once a week, once a month. Yeah, so skew that. But it's not that good. It's okay, but it's not that good. So yeah, I hope that helps. Lot of content. Lots of content. You're welcome. Yeah, and then I can go over all the other ones that are pretty good, but they're just pretty good. Like Content Trio is great for adding content. Lorem Ipsum is something that you kind of need. But also, are you on Mac or are you on PC? Because that might influence the thing that I was about to say. Tell me, what OS are you using? Alright, so on Mac there is I'm not really using it. But there is this keyboard maestro thingy. No, brutal, no. This gives you the ability to like auto-generate content with like specific key strings, right? So let's say I need to have some lorem ipsum. I could do put %lorem, and as soon as I type the M, it would replace the block with like one paragraph of lorem ipsum. Or let's say I do a lorem 1 for 1 paragraph, a lorem 2 for 2 paragraphs, all of that. So this gives you a lot of quick shortcuts that you can like add, and it's really useful, for example, if you have like repetitive things that you do in text format, like answering emails that always have the same like answers, creating, I don't know, things in Figma which doesn't have the lorem ipsum baked in, so you need the plugin for that. This is useful. And yeah, so there is a free trial, and I think the one-time purchase is like not so much, like $40. So this is pretty good. I like that. It can help you to create a lot of stuff. Text-based, still text-based. But you can create shortcuts text-based that do a lot of other things. So yeah. Brutal, I disagree. I disagree. Mac is a really good platform for people who don't want to think. That is the base. If you like to fidget around and try to do something, like streaming, for example, going on Windows is a bit better. But like macOS is a great platform for anyone who doesn't need or want to like think about how things are working, right? So same thing here, but that's a very specific use case. I would say, for example, my mom wanted to buy a new computer, and she was looking at PCs, and I was like, you know what, you should buy a Mac because you've been used to Mac your entire life, and I know they are more expensive than PCs, but if you go into PC, you will just like complain all day long, and I don't want that, so go for a Mac. She's happy with it. I know that, for example, for me, if the tools that I'm using for streaming were available on Mac, I would be streaming on a Mac. That would be way easier for me because I prefer the OS, the Mac OS, rather than the PC OS. But for stuff that are more like tricky and a bit more in-depth into like dev and all of that, PC is a great addition. Like for example, when I'm doing some Android stuff, I need a PC. If I'm doing some iPhone stuff, I need a Mac, right? So because I have both of everything, I need both platforms. But it really depends on the use case. I would still go for a PC for streaming, for sure, 100%. And I will still go for a Mac for working, 100%. Because when I'm working, I don't want to have like modals and pop-ups and things and updates, all of that just distract me. I just need to work. So I'm working here. When I'm on the other side, it's where I'm working on OBS and all the things that are like a bit more in depth than Figma. So that's differences. But both platforms are great. They all have benefits. The other thing, I mean, PC just for streams, yeah, but that's what I have, basically. I'm not using the PC for anything else than streaming, and then because it has the stream, I also have all of my meetings on it, because camera is plugged to it, the mic is plugged to it, all of that. But the PC is just used for that for now. And yeah, by the way, need to talk about that. Where's the music? So low. So low. This is new. This is new. So it is a bit expensive, as always. It's Elgato. It's like Apple. You pay for the brand and you pay for the easiness of setup. It's $200 still. I haven't seen the Alpha Gaming video yet, but the goal is, I mean, the variable refresh rate, you don't really use that. And then you have the capture of everything, which is great. So this is a new capture card that is, as always, good looking because it's Elgato. Yes, it's Mac. That doesn't exist, brutal. When it's external, it's Mac. When it's internal, it's not Mac. So the one that I have is internal, so it's not Mac. But you don't need that, you specifically. The capture card won't help you with anything, just for other people. But yeah, I have this one and the other one. Internals, much better. They don't have it here, interesting. What do you mean? You need to scroll anyways, so. Multiple camera. Yeah, so that's what I got. That's the, I wanna, this is the best thing you have on the PC so far. That's the best camera capture that we can have on, like, to date, that I know. This one, best thing, because you have 4 inputs and you can use all the inputs in different programs at the same time. Good. But yeah, right now I have my camera into the HDMI 2 and my Mac in the HDMI 4, and then I have 1 and 3 for potential 2 more cameras or 2 more computers. if needed. That could be very interesting. We'll see what I do with the setup. Anyways, no, it's great. Like, right? Just creating information and showcasing how things works together. You just need to scroll. Damn it. Yes, I have this one. Brutal. This is the one I got. I have this one, and I also have this one. That's the one that I used to have. And I also have this one, which is just there. Tiny USB stick. But yeah, when you take a look at the prices, that's my main thing. Like this one. So, Brutal. This is what you need, you specifically, if you want to capture your iPad and camera, right? So you would need two of these. One for your iPad, potentially, and one for your camera if you want to have the thing work properly. But you could go by with just one for your camera and plug your iPad directly through AirServer or something else. But that would help. If you want to go laptop, that's the thing. And then the thing is, when you see the prices, this is 130 euros, and the previous one, this one, is 350. So it's like a bit more than double, right? A bit, but you get 4 of them. And you can use all of them in multiple instances. So that is good. So I like that. And then you have the 60S, which is okay. I like it, but I like it for the design of it rather than its content. That's a personal thing. But yeah. No, they all works. They all work on Mac, but it's just a bit different. And then I also highly recommend anyone to buy the Stream Deck. The physicality of things is a bit better than digital, even though digital works fine. Terracon, hi. There is one, which is somewhere on my desk. Somewhere not on my desk. It is? No, it's not. Yes, there is a very cheap USB adapter that costs, depending on where you are, depending on what you want to do. If you go to Amazon, right? Like, we'll go to Amazon for capture card. You just look for capture card. You will find these ones that are $15. The overall output is good, but the quality is kinda bad, and it works sometimes. So yeah. Why capture card? Because you can't plug your camera as a camera. Mine is a camera. directly into a PC, right? So that's yourself. Say hi to yourself. Right? I can't plug this into the computer directly, so I need you need the capture card in order to get the camera content to the computer. And also you can also use your phone as a webcam, but you also need like a software or something to do that. And because I'm using a Mac and a PC, I need a capture card to get the Mac to the PC and get the content of the Mac on the PC. So that's why we need the capture cards. Only if you use another video item that you want to see on your stream. So the content of your other computer, if that's a thing, the content of an iPad could be also a capture card, the content of a camera, right? All of that things. Yeah, I use Droid Cam on my Android. It's pretty good. It's not that good, but it's pretty good. It also depends on your camera. I mean, on your Android, of course. But it's fine. But yeah, this $15 one could be like an intermediate capture card that you can just get if that's something that you need. Like you just, it has 4 cameras, but it doesn't process them properly. Like the best option that you have currently would be a Samsung Galaxy mm, 19, probably. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 could be pretty good. But yeah, like the reason why I'm saying this, I need to explain this because it's a bit complicated, specifically on Android. The processing of the camera on phones is trash on Android most of the time because Samoria, yes, I absolutely agree. I mean, not useless, but useful if you can't afford a bit more, right? Like if you're on a tight budget. But yeah, the video and camera are not processed the same way by the system on Android rather than an iPhone, and the reason why is because Android has to manage many different vendors and devices, rather than iPhone just need to make sure that it works on all of their lineup, which is like 6 or 7 phones now. So yeah, almost useless. Yes, I agree. So this, if you are very cheap, buy them on Amazon. If you are someone like me and you buy stuff on AliExpress, you can find this one on AliExpress for half the price. You just need to wait a tiny more time. And then in all of these things, you will find like other capture cards that do the same thing for various prices. Like this one is officially USB-C to HDMI is 18, could work as well. I haven't tested all of them, of course, so I can't tell you how things work. But yeah, you can try your luck at one of these and see if it works. That is true. That is true. I didn't press the button. Thank you, Jake. But yeah, this one USB-C. And yeah, so you could find something. It's like, to be clear, when you are looking at this $15 or 15 euros and this one 250. Right. What do you mean both ways? No, not both ways. It's just a capture, so it's just an in, not an out. No, it's just an input. Yeah. Not an hour ago. But yeah, that's interesting. This one is looking interesting. I think it's just the same thing as the other one, but with a USB-C rather than a USB 2 at the end. But it's the same enclosure, and I don't know how to feel about it. But yeah. Oh yeah, I have this. I want to do an alert with this type of stuff. That's the wrong button. But yeah, I want to do an alert with that type of stuff. I have an ID in mind, and we'll see if that's an option. If I had to choose one example of amazing digital product, when you say amazing, what do you classify as amazing, or is it me classifying things as amazing? I don't have the same answer for both of these things. Well, pretty good. So before Jake answered to that, just want to recap. We have defined the business model type of things. We have the links. We know what I need to do. I need to do a clean Slate 0, which is free, and then I need to provide the content of the clean Slate 0 plus the scene collection that is linked to it. And so what I could do, and that would be way easier, that means that the zip that you get being only the necessary additions, right? Could be interesting. It's best-in-class product design. It looks amazing and is amazing to use. Class is amazing. Okay, that's a pretty loaded question. I'm pretty happy with the assistants interfaces. So the Google Assistant is the Google Home interface is pretty good. It's a bit clunky at times, but it's overall pretty well made and well built. Also the Tesla, even though I don't own a car or a license, the Tesla UI is pretty good. I like it. And like word class, even though I haven't been in it in a long time, I don't know what they did lately. I think they added a lot of things. But Tinder interface, in terms of a lot of stuff, so what they created, how they impacted the rest of the design world with just one thing, is pretty good. Like the fact that they just created or democratized the swipe right and left to say yes or no, it's pretty good. And then the entirety of the app itself, the design at the time was pretty clean. The addition of like super like subscription, the way that it worked is pretty fine. The only thing that was not good about it, and I'm sorry for anyone who is on Tinder right now trying to find someone to stay with, the algorithm behind it is trying to match people that match at 75% in order for the couple to then break up and the people going back to Tinder. So, you know, not so great. But yeah, the goal of the dating apps are to keep you in and making you come back. So the algorithm could find someone which is like 100% for you, but will probably never send it to you. Probably, just in case. Probably won't. Yeah. But yeah, Spotify is pretty good as well. Yeah, it's sad, but it's kind of true. Yeah. Spotify is a great UI overall. Overall great UI. And does it need me? Okay, check that, right? Make sure that music is very Mm-hmm. Yeah, just my choices. I kind of want to send you to Matt. I don't think he will notice, nonetheless. Shit. He just said I gotta go. Damn. Well, Meriden. Dumping? What do you mean dumping in the oven? In the ether. Damn it, on the right computer. Meru desu. Alright, let's do that. So, as always, join the fucking raids. It would be highly appreciated. And yeah, copy the raid messages if you want to. If you are a sub, second one. If you're not a sub, first one. If you haven't followed the channel, you click the follow button. That's all I need. We kind of need the follow. We don't need the subs, but we appreciate the subs. And yeah, join the Discord. Follow the channel. Make sure you eat something. You drink something. Yeah, right. All that things. I will be, as it said right there, I'll be back, not tomorrow, I'll be back on Thursday. I mean, it's stated right there, but yeah. Thursday, 4:30 p.m. UTC, same stream, same place, all that shit. We'll go to sleep soon. And yeah, I think should be the day where we post thing on Gumroad. Could be very good, but yeah. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you soon. Enjoy. See you. Bye. Kisses. All that. Take care of yourself.